Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again today. Lately, I've been inspecting the individual suspension components at the front of the vehicle, and when I was looking at this tie rod end here on the right hand side, as well as the one on the left hand side, I discovered something unusual that I thought is worth sharing with the community. Now, here on the right side at the front, this looks in very good condition. The rubber feels soft. I don't see any cracks all around. It is in pretty good condition. Now let's move over on the left side and take a look at what we have there. All right, now here on the left hand side, you can probably see how cracked the rubber is all along the perimeter. Especially on this side. On the other side, it is fine. The side facing the front of the vehicle, it's fine. But here facing the back, it is quite cracked. So I started wondering, why is that the case? What is causing this? Because the other tie rod end on the right hand side is in almost perfect condition. Even half of this looks really good. How come it cracked over here? And after going back and forth a few times, I think I figured it out. Now, it's hard to capture in a video, but I have a couple of images that I'll put up on the screen now, and I think that will give us the answer. All right, this is the tie rod end on the right-hand side. This is the one where the rubber is intact. It looks good. It's in a good shape. There's no damage. Now, if you inspect this closely, you would notice this mounting surface here at the top, this metal piece where the tie rod end is mounted onto, is screwed into. And if you compare that with the positioning of the tie rod end itself in terms of angle, you'll see that they're relatively parallel to each other. There is maybe a bit of a mismatch, but they're relatively close. Now, let's inspect what happens on the left-hand side where we have a problem. Now, this is the tie rod end on the left-hand side of the vehicle where we have the cracking rubber along this half of the circle. And again, if we inspect the angle, this is the mounting surface. And if you look at the angle of the actual tie rod end, you see how they're not parallel to each other. There's a big mismatch in the way that this is mounted. And because of that, there is the rubber is twisted and there is excessive sort of pressure and angle placed over here in this area. And this is what I think over the years led to the deterioration and the eventual failure of this rubber protective layer. All right, let's go back to the video. You can probably see here the misalignment that I was talking about, where this bottom surface here and the mounting surface on top are clearly not parallel. So to fix this, you can grab a 13 millimeter, and you would use it here, and you would simply turn to the right. There we go. And now, if you look back at this surface, you see how it is much more level, right? The mounting surface and the bottom here are almost parallel. And now you can see how the rubber is no longer squished. All right, folks, I hope this helps. All the best and see you in the next video. Take care.